Welcome back, everybody, to Mid-Tier Thoughts. Today, we're going to be diving into some awesome belt kit. It's coming back in fashion. Belt kit is a great way to have load-bearing equipment that allows you to carry all the things you need without carrying any of the things that you don't. We've seen throughout history that the way that we carry things has kind of changed. Belt kit was huge for a long time. Then we started drifting away more into plate carriers, into the early GWAT, loading them up with as much crap as we could. Then the plate carrier battle belt setup. We drifted into chest rigs. Now we're coming back home to the load-bearing equipment with the belt kit. So we're going to look at a couple different options on how to do it. Some of my favorites, kind of explain the reasoning behind why. Stick around and let's see if you like it. So the first thing we're going to be looking at today is the surplus option. We're going to be looking at the M88 Lbv, the load-bearing vest, combined with an Alice kit belt and all of the accoutrement that goes with it. So why surplus? Well, the awesome thing about surplus is that it's cheap, it's affordable, and it's easy to find. Most of us have like some kind of Army Navy surplus store within a decent driving range of our house. You can order it online. Americana Pipe Dream's got a good supply of this kind of stuff. Not sponsored by them or anything, just they're a good place to find a lot of this. You can look on eBay, you can look all over. Heck, if you have a family member who served, they probably have some in their garage, just sitting there collecting dust in an old sea bag somewhere. So it's easy to find, it's easy to use, and it's made with simplicity in mind. So let's take a look at my vest and see why I have it set up the way I do, and so what are some of the benefits of running an Alice style kit. What we have here is the M8 Lbv load-bearing vest combined with the Alice kit belt. We're going to change the angle here in a little bit to kind of break down a little bit better and show you what this all looks like. But you have a set of shoulder straps, which in my eyes are very comfortable. Now I happen to have a tourniquet put up top here, tied to one of these that's easily accessible with a little Ranger band, so you can pull that guy right out. But it comes down to this chest rig. Now the vest is a mirrored vest, so basically what's on the left is on the right. So if we look here, we have a single mag pouch. This is a 30-round magazine pouch here. They fit PMags as well. Or a double 30-round mag pouch. You can even sometimes put on the quick little mag pullers on there and have it still close and fit. And then down below, it's kind of hard to see, but you do have a grenade pouch. This has a bunch of belts and buckles that strap to the Alice belt itself. So we're going to take a look at the belt, kind of break that down and show you what I have set up and why. So we've changed camera angles a little bit to give you a better view of what we're looking at here. If we go left to right, we're looking at here, this is one of the Alice kit magazine pouches, the Vietnam style ones. They do have grenade pouches on the outsides you can utilize for other items. I don't necessarily have anything I usually throw in there yet, but we may change that in the future. So with these, you can hold 3 30-round AR mags. I've seen people put 20-round AK mags in here, or G3 mags, M14 mags, things like that. They usually only hold 2. You can try to squeeze 3 in there, but sometimes it's a fight. Then I have my IFAK. So this is a standard IFAK I've built out over time. That'll have a video on some of those IFAKs in the future. I've got my canteen. I've got my butt pack here with a day's worth of rations, fire starting equipment. I have some water filtration stuff. I've got some other medical equipment and a few other tools and odd stuff in there. Now, the thing I like about this butt pack is that I can add a wool blanket down below. Usually, especially this time of the year in the summer, just a wool blanket and a tarp is all they really need for shelter building. That and a little bit of paracord. Then over here, another canteen. And then I've got a other magazine pouch here. So the nice thing is between this magazine pouch, the 3 mags here, the 3 mags here, and this magazine pouch, we have a total of 12 magazines, right? So there's 360 rounds that you can carry without a plate carrier, without anything incredibly bulky. You can get away with carrying 12 magazines. Now, I have this space over here open, and this is because sometimes I'll be more modular with what I want to add or take away. So if I scoot this over a little bit, I can still have some room to put another one of these and then up it to 15 magazines. Or depending on if I want to have a pistol with me, with the right kind of adapter, I can run a pistol in here. It looks a little tight with this, but whenever it's wrapped around your body, it's not. So I can fit a pistol on the belt if I need to. I just have to use the right adapter. Otherwise, you basically have to marry a pistol or a holster to the belt by weaving this through it. And it's kind of a pain with all the way the belt's set up, but it can be done. Or sometimes you can run a drop leg holster. It's not my preferred way to do this because I'm not a big, huge fan of drop legs, but if you absolutely need to carry a pistol while carrying this kind of kit, you can do that with a drop leg. But if you see here, these straps up front, this is what goes on your shoulders, and here, like I said, we've got the tourniquet right here strapped in. Some people will put a compass or their lights, knives, things like that on there. But you can see that we have adjustable straps in the back here. So with this LBV, we've got these adjustable straps that pull down to tighten it. And then on the back, we've got the bungees that can fit different sizes of waist. So this is kind of a one size fit all. Now the nice thing is you can fit a pack back here, and it sits high enough that this doesn't interfere with pushing your pack too high. And you can adjust how much room you have on these bungees to where if you want this to sit lower on your butt, you can. If you have a bigger pack, or you can sit it up higher. It's a great way to carry a lot of your gear very simply, very cheaply. It's all attached to an Alice belt, as you can see here. The one spot I actually have open. But again, it's affordable, it's cheap. This whole setup is less than $100 from just finding parts here and there online, or stuff that I had floating around, or whatever family members might have had in an old garage. It's easy to piece together, it works great, and it fits super awesome. So if you're looking for some type of belt kit, you don't have a ton of money, and you want to get into something that's affordable, that's proven, that works well, again, the Alice kit is a great way to go with that. So in our next video, we're going to cover a more modern style of this, a more modern rendition, if you will, as well as a way to set this up for 308. Because the downside is, outside of these guys, those pouches up there don't fit 308 magazines. They don't really fit AK magazines that well either, so this is kind of dedicated to 5.56. So this is set up as my 5.56 rig. I'll show you my 308 rig in the next video. Thanks for staying with me, guys. I know this was a shorter video. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good one. See you on the next one.